Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do the last 2 weeks reading for February 15th to February 29th. And this is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising signs. I hope that you're enjoying your bi-monthlies as well as your extended monthly forecast. All right, so what does Virgo need to know for the last 2 weeks of February 2020? We do have the Hierophant jumping out here, Taurus ruled Hierophant, something about possessions. Really fifth house energy with around vows, institutions, long-standing institutions, could be commitments, contracts, legal ventures. But, sincerely in a very real way, this could be around possessions, either the people in your life, values, what you find valuable, value systems. Let's see if it shows up in your main reading here today, guys. Virgo, February. All right, folks, so we do have a 6-card reading for you today. I will use bottom of the deck energy to get a better handle on the reading itself. And then, of course, we will get a medicine card to polish off your reading today. So straight off the bat, we are looking at a couple of major arcana cards. We are finishing with your advice card or outcome card being, the very intense 10 of Wands. This does have to do with your home. Essentially, bottom of the deck here is the 4 of Wands. So technically speaking, something having to do with your home, taking action around your home lifestyle. This could be a home business. This could be working out of your home, making a decision to work out of your home. Really interesting sort of entrepreneurial energy here around gifts or talents or even possessions that you have to make or sell or to express. It will take a major decision for you to get perhaps even out of your own way. I think a level or a sense of excitement versus fear or doubt could make all the difference here between just taking that step, not even towards success necessarily, whatever you define that as, but just positioning yourself so that you can move into the future toward maybe a cherished dream about your home. That could be buying, that could be selling, it could be refurbishing, building. But again, we have so much fire energy here that we're looking at an entrepreneurial spirit. We're looking at commerce here. We're looking at basically the way you work, how, and perhaps even where you work. So to begin with, we do have the 7 of Swords as the situation for you. I feel like you might be maybe tricking yourself here or not giving yourself enough credit. There could be someone around you who's maybe either this is internal to you and these are sort of, whispers that you give yourself, but it could be external energy here that's expressing a sense of doubt or trickery. You feel like perhaps you could be tricking yourself. You might even be talking yourself out of something here or, going back and forth about it. 7 of Swords technically is considered a trickster card, is considered a gambling card. There could be some deception here. With relation to the rest of the cards and certainly the position that it's in as the situation, I would just suggest here that it will take a gamble. That you're right, what you're thinking about, taking perhaps this step, for example, you're probably right about it being a little bit of a gamble, but I would assess, make a pros and cons list here, guys, because it looks like whatever it is that you want to move forward with here is just really something that you need to do, quite frankly. And again, what your definition of success is hopefully will change after expressing this intention, because you might surprise yourself. It might work perfectly the first time. You might have to do it 10 different times to get it so-called right. But it's almost like this first step or this first effort in terms of really getting out of your own way or being willing to take a calculated risk here could be the point of this measure of success. The gamble could be the point to the measure of success. Keep that in mind, guys. Empress here. with the reason, right? You have a lot of talent. There's a lot of ability. There's a lot of talent here. There is an enormous growth potential here. We have Venus ruled Empress. So, you are a feminine sign. This is extraordinary feminine energy. This could be pregnancy. This could be gestation, bringing something to fruition here. But the beautiful thing about the Empress, particularly as a major arcana, is that this whatever is growing here becomes exponential. You really won't need to work more at, say, first or second or third steps or stages or phases, etc. What is built or what has begun out of excitement, out of an interest or curiosity, out of a sense of, a calculated risk here, will double on itself. And, it's hard not to say that success won't be guaranteed, because it appears as though it will, right? It will take a lot of work, of course. It will take a lot of effort and so forth. But, as does anything that's worthwhile. I think that perhaps the most beautiful part of it, however, is that you won't always have to, say, start, say, each and every time, right? You're only going to start something once, and you're new at something once, and then you can get better or expand. So yeah, something has a lot of growth potential, an exponential growth potential here. I would say within the workplace or something, working out of your home, in your home, from your home. It's exciting energy nonetheless, and it's almost like I just feel like saying please just go do it. Like, get out of your own way, because there's just enormous potential and excitement and a major decision, right? We do have Lovers sitting right under the Seven of Swords we'll look at in just 1 second. Here's your recent past. This is the Eight of Wands. Here's a lot of exciting messages, right? These are sudden or unexpected messages, communication. Of course, this technically sits before this Gambler card, as it were, the Seven of Swords. Or trickster, whatever. But again, I'm going to read it as a gambler, not a trickster, just because it doesn't have any difficult, say, tendency sitting where it is in the reading today. You could have either discovered, sought, or demanded a lot of support right now, a lot of support for this talent, this work, this, I would even say, innate ability to do something here, something that is considered technically of a feminine nature. This could have to do with women, could have to do with pregnancy, children, mothers, the womb, reproduction, are basically Venusian energies, right? Truth, beauty, this type of thing. Could be, anything having to do with the arts, anything having to do with a sense of expression. And again, there's a lot of receptivity here with any feminine element. There's a lot of, being receptive to something here, and then having it gestate, having it grow. So I think in part doing something is just going to, you may not even be aware of or cognizant or maybe even care what the outcome will be. It might even be more important for you guys now, Virgo, to just start, just do it. Because this is really positive energy. The Eight of Wands is just really positive communication in your recent past. Here's a big decision, guys. Lovers sits in the now, and it sits right under this Gambler card. So, if you've already pros and cons this to death, just make a move. Like, I don't even really know. This is a general reading, so I mean, apply it however you see fit. But like I said, I think that maybe even look at it this way. If you're uptight about success or whatever that means to you, maybe do it full well expecting that you'll have to do it over, you'll have to start again, there'll have to be a plan B, maybe even make a plan B before you start so you can settle your mind about it. You could even feel like you're ticking someone off here, or that you're going off on your own. That very well may be, but that's the nature of the beast when you're doing something uniquely creative, guys. You need to do that, right? And, the public needs you to do that as well. You need to take that risk. So major decision around making your mind up about very possibly a calculated risk here. It's really exciting, not going to lie. Here in the immediate future is this fabulous Sagittarius ruled Knight of Wands. So we're looking at some mutable energy here, being able to, wiggle around this situation. You really have what it takes, and you can stop talking yourself out of it now, right? And there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of generous energy, flirtatious energy, the fire, right? We have 4 fire cards. So again, whether this is love, romance, or commerce and economy in your work life. This is just very exciting. There's a lot of really positive energy to be held. Venus and Jupiter go beautifully together. Whatever you love or want to bring into fruition, Jupiter ruled Sagittarius expands on that. So something that you take on could grow exponentially without a lot of effort. So start something, guys, because your advice is, it's weighing on your shoulders anyway. It's weighing you down. It's taking up a lot of space. It's taking up a lot of maybe your home life. Maybe you know full well it's going to improve your home life. So I think the time is now. Also, I want to mention just from experience that sometimes starting something that you really want to do and then finding that it wasn't what you really wanted, or it wasn't successful, or you need to revise it, etc., is profoundly more exciting. It really, really, or even finding out, oh my God, I hate this, I'm going to try something else. That it's actually a beautiful moment. So why don't you, if this is around making a mistake or an error or taking the wrong step, etc., why don't you do it because of that? Why don't you do it just to get it off your plate? Like, oh, I know this is going to be a mistake, but I'm just going to do it so I can move on to the next stage of my life. If that attitude helps you get out of your own way at this time, try it. As long as you're not hurting anybody, obviously. But another way to look at it, obviously, is to, just be excited about the opportunity, guys. If this isn't screaming in your face to take action, I don't know what else. We have Antelope. So this is action. This is literally the action card. We have a lot of fire. We have a lot of just make a move, make a decision, take a step into the future, even if it feels like a calculated risk or a little bit of a gamble, guys. It looks like it could pay off in ways that you may not even be cognizant of at this time. So it's very exciting reading for you. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I'm wishing you all the best, and I hope you'll see me in the next video. Bye for now, guys.